David. I want to introduce you to everybody. Thank you so much for helping us with this variation. So this particular exercise, the reverse curl, is an abdominal exercise, and it emphasizes using the abdominal in a very specific way. Really, the only moving part in the exercise is that you're going to be moving your tailbone often on the floor while the rest of you remains stationary. So if you will lay down and make yourself comfortable. Beautiful. So I'm going to place his legs in what I call neutral position. With his knees in line with the hip, he doesn't have to worry about any strain on the back, and it should be fairly comfortable. Be careful not to have your legs here where you're going to start to get a pull on the back. Unless you're really engaged in the abdominal, you could start to run into some trouble. So make sure that you begin the exercise and end the exercise in the same position. Starting with an abdominal contraction, pressing my finger down, rounding the body forward, he's going to keep his upper body in a stationary position for the duration of the exercise. Now this in itself is an exercise. Staying in this position for a certain period of time is very challenging. You still in there? You okay? You working? He's tough. You know, I could have him here for a few days and he wouldn't even notice. But we're not going to do that to him right away. So now I'm going to ask David to move his tailbone and nothing else. So I want to show you something first. I cannot put my hand underneath his tail. Okay? So now I want you to take your tail off the mat. And now you can clearly see that I can pass my hand underneath the tail. So place your tail on the mat and take your tail off the mat. He's exhaling as he's pulling in, inhaling as he returns. So inhale and return, exhale and contract. Good. Inhale and return, exhale and contract. Now during the movement, keep moving, keep going, I want to point out that the upper body still has to be steady. So as you start to fatigue, you have to be wary that you still want the quality of contraction you had when you began the exercise in the first place. So I'm going to mess with them just a little bit. Fire these puppies here, round forward more, and stay in that position or I'm going to get you. Now round your tailbone off. Good. 5. Come on back down. 4. Come on. 3. Come on. 2. And 1,000 more. Just kidding. And take a break. As far as repetitions go, I'm a firm believer in quality over quantity. Too much is too much and too little is too little. If your form deteriorates and you continue going, you're not exercising anymore, you're just convulsing. So try to keep your exercise in form, and if you are too fatigued, stop, take a break, and then go back to it, and you will actually get much better results. So we're going to do a variation. So I'm going to ask you to get back into the same starting position, and then I'm going to do something a little bit different. So he's starting with the legs in neutral, press the abdominal down and round forward, and now I'm going to ask him to add the arms behind his head. Making an X, he's placing his palms just on his shoulders. He's bringing his head back gently into his arms, and there's a little space here so he can breathe. Because I find that breathing during an exercise is key for the survival of the human race. Yes, I said that with a straight face. Make sure that you're able to breathe comfortably. Don't jam your chin into your chest because it's going to ruin your day. Fire the abdominals, round forward more, and now do the same exact exercise without moving the upper body. So exhale and draw the legs up. Inhale down, exhale up. Only 3 more times. Keep the quality of contraction, keep the body forward, engage those guys, round forward as much as you can. 2 more times. Never trust me with numbers. 1 more time. Bend, 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 bend. and relax. David, thank you so much.